Hi guys, welcome to Mishi Blue Tarot. This is Neelam and I am back for all of you guys with another reading today. So we're going to be looking at the advice for you in this situation, okay? So in your life, if you're stuck at some point and you are like, I need some kind of guidance, this is the reading for you. Even if you're not stuck, even if you just want to check out some advice from the universe in regards to a particular thing in your life, even if you're happy, you still want to know whether, what should your next step be or what should you do, etc., etc. So this is that reading for you. All right, so we will pick our piles. Pile number 1 will be this beautiful rainbow moonstone. Pile 2 will be this selenite spiral. And pile number 3 is this amethyst. I hope you guys can see the piles. Yeah, one sec. Yes. So 1, 2, and 3. So you can pause the video, think about your situation, think about whatever you've been going through or whatever you want to know, and just go ahead and pick your crystals first. Advice for you in this particular situation. What is your message that you need to know? All right, we'll begin with number 1. Here, rainbow moonstone. Okay, so let's see. I'll pick some cards. What's the advice for you in this situation? Okay, first let me just see the energy around this. Okay. Something will turn up in front of you on the 27th of December. It's very close. A path that seems scary is not as scary as you think it is. You can walk this path. It's like basically your assumption that you will fall. When you've already understood and assumed that this will happen, which is why you're feeling what you're feeling. I'm also picking up that some particular episode of your life, if you go back to that episode, the way you reacted back then, you're supposed to handle this situation in that same way. Probably you've forgotten about it, but that is how you can deal with it. Like somewhere you unleashed your own power. Like I'm seeing that in that particular situation, you just knew what to do next, and you kept hearing whatever you were guided to do. Okay, you're being asked to be the same way for this situation. It's the same logic that you need to apply. Okay. What is this situation about? Let me pick one card for that. Okay, I have 2. Okay, this is about taking a leap of faith. This situation is about doing something that you have never done before. Okay. I think maybe some of you, for some of you, you did something extraordinary in your life in the past. Okay, sometime back there, some decision that you took was very different, and it was a big leap of faith that you took. Go back to that energy. Okay, just go back to that time because it's you who did it, right? Go back to that time and just see how you felt at that moment. Like, what was the energy that you were in that pushed you that no, I want to just do this? Hail, rain, or storm. It's a hell yes. I'm prepared for what comes on the other side, like even if it is the worst. What was that energy that pushed you? You have to go back there. It's the same thing. And this time, I think you are not convinced enough, which is fair, okay? You're just not convinced enough to go forward. Now, I also see that you need some conviction from the other side. Like, maybe there's a person on the other side, maybe there's a situation on the other side where your decision to take a leap of faith is linked with that other situation. Okay, so you're not very sure. You're not very sure whether you can do this. I'm hearing the word that you constantly communicate with the universe saying that if it is so bad, then why don't you close this door for me? Why don't you do something? I'm just hearing this. It's because this particular situation is not a devil situation, it's more of a lover's situation. If you want to close this door, you can. If you don't want to, it'll be open. It's not like there is a lesson over here. No. It's an evolvement. It's basically the next place that you need to be. So whether you want to be there or not, now that's something that you have to decide. So if you decide that yes, I want to be here, I want to face that demon, if you decide that, then you will have to walk on your own because this is a decision that you're taking. So there is no the universe just opens the path for you that okay, you want this, here it is. Now, whether to go forward or not is a decision you need to take. And for that walking forward, there are some other decisions also that have to be taken. And those decisions, again, demand a lot of courage. 27th of December seems quite interesting to me, like some message or some communication or some guidance you will receive around that date. You feel right now in your life that it's too much of a risk to take. And that is what is scaring you at the moment. That's what I'm seeing. See, I explained the situation, but I'm not getting clarity on what should you do. So let me just ask this question rather. What should you do? And pick some tarot cards. What should you do? We've understood the situation. Now, what should you do in this situation? That is the question. See, I was just talking about lovers and devil situations. So you're being asked to take the leap of faith. I mean, I feel the risk. Sitting here doing this reading itself, I'm telling you, I feel the risk. But you are like this. You are a risk taker. You love doing that. You haven't ever failed in your life. Like, okay, I'm seeing that things that you do with a lot of conviction, you always succeed in it. But right now, the path that you need to pick is basically the conviction is being influenced by whatever happened in your life. And that could be a past energy, something like that. It's an open situation. You've got one piece of guidance. But rest is up to you. I somehow am not being able to, I'm not being guided to disclose so much because this is your journey. This is what you need to figure yourself. I mean, in life, you have certain things that your soul signs up for, and those are like soul contracts and lessons, and some are a chance that the universe gives you. That do you want to do this? Then you evolve. If you have the courage. If you don't, then also life is good. Life's not bad here. I mean, you're in a good position. I don't see that. But the nature that you have, where you love aspiring for things, where you love to move forward, you love to get one reward after the other, or just keep receiving like good things. For that nature, the universe and you have manifested this thing for yourself that, okay, one more thing. Are you up for it or not? That's what I'm picking up for you, pile 1. Okay? So this is what I have. Private readings are open, so you can reach out to me and let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. Okay? Quite an interesting spread, by the way. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's move to pile 2, whoever chose this selenite. What is the advice, or what should you do in this situation? I'll pick one more card and then we'll see. What should you do in this situation? All right. This situation that you are in requires a lot of effort. That is for sure. This door will not open without strong effort. It will not. It won't. Don't think this path to be easy, whichever path you're in. I don't see it to be easy. You will get there. You will get to that place. This I can see for you. But what you have to go through to get there is tough. Now, are you ready to endure those hardships that come? or you think you can't, because you will reach that place, I see, where you'll be like, no, I can't do this. It's difficult, I can't do this. It's difficult, I can't do this. One more thing that I'm picking up is that once you unlock this, I think you will be pretty happy. This whole thing will give you a lot of peace. But it's a tough situation, it's a tough one. But that's what I see. It requires a lot of power. Now let me just see, what should you do? Should you go for this? Should you go for this? Look at this. This is linked with me. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Okay? The whole point is that maybe you are not understanding yourself at this stage. Like, you are someone who, you're comparing your life to the ordinary when your life is very different from what others have. Or I'm not trying to say that, others don't have an extraordinary life. What I'm saying is that you're comparing apples to oranges. So for example, you sitting here and comparing your life with a friend is not going to make sense. So here what I'm seeing is that you should, because you can. And this is where you can excel. So if you keep looking at those things that others have, you are not meant to excel there. You're meant to excel in this path of conquering certain parts of your life. You're meant for this path. You're not meant for that side. Okay, the other parts of this situation is kind of linked with your determination, your wiring, the way you think. Like, you can shape this situation up as per what you want, but for that you have to be first aware. I see that you've gotten scared. I see that. I can actually see it, that the way you look at this situation is not the way it is actually. So you have to first gather yourself, and that's the advice that I'm picking up. The advice is, yes, you should walk on this path, but First, gather yourself up. You don't have to take a hasty decision right away. Gather yourself and then take a call. The confusions that you have currently or the questions that you have will be answered. It will be answered by end of this month. Okay, maximum by 6-7 days you will get those answers, and you will exactly know that this is how or this is what you're supposed to do. That is basically what I'm picking up for you guys, pile number 2. It's a lot dependent on you. It's basically something where you have the potential, but you have to gather your mind. You will get the right answers at the right time, and this is doable by you. Don't question your capability in this. Okay? I am seeing that it is a tough path, no doubt about that. But you're someone who likes tough paths. You're someone who likes to challenge yourself. So I'm not seeing that, this is difficult for you. But yes, the experience is new. So anything new might just seem a little difficult in the beginning. Okay? That is what I'm picking up for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonates. Private readings are open, so you can reach out to me and let me know in the comments, okay? I do read all the comments, guys. Please let me know. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, let's move to pile 3, whoever chose Amethyst. So, let's see what's the advice for you in this situation. What should you do in this situation? What does the universe want to tell you about it? What does the universe want to tell you about this situation? Okay, I'll take this card, but I'll also pick one more. What does the universe want to tell you about this situation? Alrighty, let's see. I just kind of knew it. Just trust. Take one step and I see that something will happen. Okay, first thing, the sun is the biggest totem symbol for you in this situation. Whichever direction the sun is, keep following that. I don't know how this would work for you, but yeah, that's what it is. Maybe if you're looking for some kind of a clue, the sun shining on your face, and if you see something, that's the answer. Okay, what should you do in this situation? Firstly, This is very mysterious. Pile number 3 is very mysterious. Let me just be very clear. And this is very serendipitous, basically. It is an experience which is not something that you have on a daily basis. This situation. Okay? Now, so if that's the beginning and if this is resonating, then don't expect to logic it out. I hope this makes sense to you. Because this whole situation is not driven by logic. So don't bring logic into picture. Logic will never be able to justify this situation. One thing that I'm picking up, day and night, sun and moon. This could be about your twin flame ascension journey. Very strongly, which is why you can't logic it out. You can't. Because this isn't that. It isn't that. You're being asked not to do that. That's like a message, like basic message that I'm getting, that don't logic it out right now. Just keep moving and keep flowing with it. That's the major advice that I'm seeing. I see the concept of day and night very strong over here. I think 2 people involved here who are growing. But let's see a little more. Because these oracle cards are just giving me ideas about this particular situation. Sun, fire. Again. It will all fall into place. You need not worry at all. It will all be taken care of. I'm seeing that your life is about to change. A big shift is coming. And this will make you financially very stable. Also, understand that whatever happened has happened and it's not going to be repeated. I'm seeing that your change in your mind, like the shift that you're going through, is a part of a gift from the universe. So, whatever is coming right now, embrace it. It's all a gift, and if you feel that you are hurting and etc., there is a gift in that as well. I mean, I might sound very stupid while saying this, but there is a gift there as well. One thing that I'm seeing here is that at this stage of your life, you have reached a point where you have a gift from the universe somehow, and you're not being able to accept that somewhere. Accept it. It's like you have no idea what waits for you. What's ahead in this whole situation is something that will surprise you like anything. You will be so happy, you will be so, full of joy because of this situation that you'd be like, oh my god, I didn't expect this. And how could I land here? This is so gorgeous. The advice here I'm picking up is accept it. You, somewhere, maybe whatever you've gone through in your life, you started to believe that how come something so good can happen. Don't logic it so much. It's coming because you deserve it. And that's why you're scared somewhere. I can see you're feeling anxious. Don't. Because it is moving in the direction where it is supposed to go. And trust me, you're going to be very happy about this, that, this happened. Any last piece or any message that you should know? I don't know. I feel like seeing that for you. I mean, do I have to say anything? This is a twin flame pile, which is forcing you to change. And that's how twin flame journeys are. I usually don't use the word twin flame, but that's what I picked up right in the beginning. It is miraculous. It will be full of surprises. That is making it questionable for you. But that's what it is like. That's how it is supposed to be. That is what makes it different from any other relationship that you've gone through. So it is pushing you to be a better version of who you are. So that's a good thing. This is pretty much for pile number 3. You have to learn to accept good things in your life. It's just that you start questioning everything so much that you make it complicated for yourself. And that's what leads to troubles. Don't do that. All right, pile 3? That's the advice that I'm picking up. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.